Hello and welcome back to another playthrough of Conquest Dark. We are going to do the Sorceress's Fall next. I think I've decided that I want to kind of main the Hunter, at least to start, until we can unlock those legendary items. That said, the things I want to level up meta progression wise, I haven't actually unlocked yet. I would like to level up the Titan Bow. We haven't gotten that one yet, so we're going to have to get it before we can use it, obviously. So whatever, we'll come back to that. Power Shot's okay, but I actually kind of like the Frost Arrow Barrage a little bit better, so we're going to save our points for that. On this one, I might end up upgrading Burst Shot, but I think there's an Ice version as well that's pretty strong that I might want to do instead. Disengage is most likely the movement ability I'm going to use, so I will go ahead and put some meta progression into that. And we do have one gold point unlocked already from our gold soul coin from some of our earlier levels. So when we get this, it's going to give us an extra rune slot on disengage specifically, which is nice. Okay. So let's go and do Sorceress's Fall. We're going to unlock Ice Spikes, which is kind of cool. It's kind of like a ranged ice ability. We're going to unlock Frost Arrow Barrage, which is going to be our probably main power ability we use for a while. I'm going to go like kind of a frost setup initially. We're going to unlock a faction that we can upgrade and just some more meta progression and the Stargazer Origin. Before we do that, we do have some red soul coins we can put in. We can either increase our damage a little bit more, or we can start putting into rarity. I'm going to start putting into rarity. So now we have 7.5 chance for rare item chain things. Yay. Let's begin ritual. That does also affect the drop chance of the soul fragments we're about to unlock, which is pretty important. Ooh, I love the color of this one. Okay, so not that, because I'm not going to go with the solar bow this time. Ideally, I would like a hunter with magic find to start here. Attack speed is pretty good as an initial bonus though, and so is damage to elites. I'm going to keep searching, see if we can find rarity. There's rarity, but it's on the wrong class. We're going to dig deep, apparently. Rarity on the wrong class. Rarity on the right class, but with solar damage. We're going to get it, by golly. Rarity, wrong class. Okay, I'm going to keep rolling until I find it. I'm going to pause the recording. Okay, this will work. Rarity plus an extra reroll. Sure. Let's go. We're going to do chance for rarity and more rerolls. Hopefully we can get the Titan Bow here. No, we still can't. Dang. Okay. We'll go Hunter Bow then. So this one hits harder but attacks slower. I'm gonna look for attack speed to start here. There it is. Okay. Since we have a much slower bow, getting that attack speed is gonna be really important for us. Aim shots is probably gonna be pretty important too. We get some piercing. The nice thing with having a hard-hitting slow bow is that initial shot on enemies does a lot more damage. And if you get aim shots, it'll increase the damage of that initial shot. We don't have the frost shots yet, so we'll just go power shot again. We could have went ricochet, I guess, to mix it up, but maybe we'll do that next time, but I think we'll probably do frost shot next time. Ricochet shot is really strong. It's just you can only get a little bit of Pierce and have it still be effective. So I think I wouldn't take Ricochet Shot until you unlock the rune that gives you Piercing Chance, because then you can put Piercing Chance on your primary attack and not have it anywhere else. Alright, let's go attack speed. We're gonna get a rune for... I think I'm actually just gonna put it onto my Hunter's Bow, the crit chance. Critical hit damage. Movement speed. All damage, movement speed, crit damage, crit chance, bonus health. We do have the silver chainmail now, so I kind of want to get that. Oh. All damage is that's an upgraded roll. A rare roll. Or crit chance as a rare roll is pretty good too. We'll go crit chance. So the chest and the pants are the parts that are the silver armor pieces. So I don't want to grab anything in those two slots until I find the silver. Because we're trying to go for kind of magic find sort of run here. Oh, that just whiffed. Who are you shooting, girl? More attack speed. Let's just cap that if we can. Interesting. I didn't realize enemies could dodge your attacks. Oh yeah, I guess I did. I didn't think it started happening until you get the translucent enemies. Guess I was wrong. Alright, so we got some faction rep there, as you can see, because we have unlocked one of the factions already. We have our first boss here, who is a ranged caster. Bit of a pain in the booty. But our power shot one-shotted her, so okay. I think I'm going to go burst shot this time around, so you guys can see that, rather than the concentrated shot. Primary attack damage, I'm down for that. Make our main bow attack hit a bit harder. Obviously our power shot is still doing the majority of our clear at the moment, but doesn't mean that'll necessarily stay that way. I wonder if I can stand still in the center yet. Maybe. Actually kind of looks like I can until we start getting ranged things attacking us. There's the range guys. You can no longer stand still in the center. We don't have any health globes spawning right now, and we don't have any health regen. Which means the only way I can level at the moment is by, or the only way I can heal right now is by leveling. Which is actually a bit of a problem, so we probably want to solve that on our next level up. Hopefully we can get it before the next boss. So we can get it right here. It's a little bit dangerous, but alright, there's a little bit of regen. And it gives us a little bit of dodge chance too, which will be nice. So this is a meta progression unlock guy. And why he's not moving, I think he's bugged. He usually moves, I think. Oh, maybe not. I guess he's a ranged caster. Never mind. Okay, so I could get other things unlocked right now, but I'm actually just going to continue leveling up that crit chance. Okay, so I don't want to take anything but the silver on this one. I don't love those stats, but I don't have very many rerolls, so I'm just going to take it. It's going to give us more rarity on our remaining pieces. We still got a few pieces left to get. More impactful later on, when you have more just passive rarity, but... Should get our movement ability soon. There it is. And that's the thing we put some meta progression into, so... That said, we're not going to be utilizing runes on it, because we're just leveling up our existing crit chance rune at the moment. Unless I happen to see the multiple projectile rune, in which case I'm grabbing that shit. Let's max out that attack speed. Okay, we're at 5 out of 5 ranks, so we can no longer get that as an option for our upgrades. The disengage will always shoot the exact opposite direction of where you dash. Okay. So we got our first blue item. This is the upgrade rarity I was talking about. So all the stats are just a little bit higher than they were before. And you unlock some new some new things. Oh, actually, I think what it did was unlock an extra stat line. Never mind. Okay, that's cool. Let's do... Yeah, because these are all 3. Let's do instant attack chance and more crit chance. I think that's pretty good. Although chance to spawn globes would be good too, but... I think we'll do our main defenses here with survival tactics. It only has 3 ranks, that provides a pretty big boost in survivability. If nothing else, just via the dodge rating. I guess it doesn't always go in the exact opposite direction. I thought it did. I played a lot more Barbarian on my first playthrough than I did Hunter. That's why I kind of decided to do Hunter this time. I know you guys didn't see the first playthrough, but that's just because I started playing it late at night and I couldn't stop. And I was like, oh shoot, I should have recorded. So I reset my data. I just deleted it on my local computer and then turned Cloud Sync off. And I backed up in case I ever wanted to go back to it. But... Alright, dodge chances and health regen, let's go. Goal here is to not lose any lives, but I don't know if that'll actually happen. More meta progression. Oh, this guy's a pain in the butt with his teleporting. Anytime you get close to him, he kind of teleports. Oh, I guess he does it on a timer too. Okay. Let's do projectile mount now. Could be pretty handy. The rounds do get longer as you get further into the game, so then you can really get builds a bit more online than we're able to now. We're just scratching the surface of the game in the first few levels. It gets a lot more complex, but like I said, it does a nice job of rolling out the features slowly without feeling terrible. Alright, we're just gonna do more crit chance. Level that up. Crit chance, crit damage. Ooh, that's nice. Oh, I already did the chest. Whoops. I should have re-rolled to get the silver chainmail chest. I guess it doesn't matter because we don't have stat bonuses yet. Whatever, that's fine. Alright, Savage Bracers +1. Good deal. Make our crits hit harder. Make our crits more often. That was a pretty significant boost in power. When in doubt, crit out. Another red progression. Soul Fragment. Nice. Good chunk of experience there. Yeah, our movement ability hits pretty hard because we put our meta progression into it. I'm hoping we can unlock that lunar bow soon. Let's grab a little bit more regen. That's going to cap that out. We're now 3 out of 3. If you ever forget what something does, you can always go and hover over it, which is kind of nice. Okay, so multi-shot is probably the next upgrades we want to target. I don't think there's really anything else that's super relevant. There might be a crit chance one that we could get though. Can't remember if Huntress has that or not. These guys are getting spicy now. Not sure what's going on with the purple aura, but it's spooky. I wonder if the casters are giving it to them. Oh yeah, aim shots would be really good too. I should probably grab ranks in that next. They give us some piercing and some more initial damage on hit to enemies. Make it more likely for that aim shot and that disengage to one-shot things. Oh, I guess it doesn't matter. Death round. I'm so used to being able to go to higher tiers than just 3. Oh, it lasted longer that time. Alright. So we've unlocked soul fragments. That was the main thing we were going for there. But hey, we also unlocked the Titan bow, which is what I want to invest my meta currency into. So, and Frost Barrage, which is the other thing I want to invest my meta currency into. So yeah, that was pretty successful, I'd say. Stargazer as an origin. I don't remember what that does. I've only chosen it once before, so we'll have to look at that. I think it gives you a barrier, if I remember correctly. Anyway, that's it for this run. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Like, favorite, share, subscribe, and we'll see ya for the next one.